Iga Świątek is serving for the set after breaking her opponent 3 times. And she's just been hearing Taylor Swift in the sit-down, as we know, very much her favourite singer. And that's a nice change-up. Oh, Iga gets it back. That was strange, wasn't it? Now, we do have video review.
You won the point. For me, that was 1 bounce.
No, it hit the ground first. So that's a controversial moment. It was very clear, wasn't it, that it wasn't up. And it could have been a video review, but Yastremska won the point anyway.
Yeah.
So just quickly, let's go back to that first point, because it's a controversial moment in that Iga probably should have called it on herself. She didn't. But players don't have to, of course. It's up to the chair umpire.
Do you think she knew it bounced before the net?
Yes.
You think so?
Just to go over the video review procedures. It's a challenge-based system which enables players to request a video replay review of specific judgment decisions. So a player can request one after a point-ending shot if a player immediately stops play for situations or decisions that occurred during a rally. And that was why Yastremska looked at Jenny Zhang, but Zhang said, you won the point anyway, so it doesn't matter.
It's been going pretty smooth so far for Iga. Camp will be happy.
Even Vasset hasn't got the best yet out of Iga, I would say. Of course, she maybe controversially decided to part ways with Thomas Witorowski, who led her to so much success last season. But now, after a late backhand return.
For obvious reasons, here in the United States, it's fun watching Indian Wells because we get to watch these matches at a timely manner as far as getting to watch them during the day. Whenever the players are playing in the Middle East or in Australia, in South America, it's a different time zone, but we're watching these matches very comfortably here in the United States from 1 p.m. all the way to 10 p.m. Central. Iga Świątek taking out one of Ukraine's players today in this round of 32, and she moves on to another match, which will be on Tuesday, I believe, and I'm not sure who she plays next, so please let me know in the comments. Pretty much all the big names are still left in this tournament on the WTA side. Zhang from China, Sabalenka from Belarus, Ga from here in the United States. They're all still in it. So Rybakina from Kazakhstan, some really big ones. So we want to see one of those matchups. But Iga Świątek cruising through the first 2 rounds of this Indian Wells. She's the defending champion from Indian Wells from last year. She says that the ball bounces very fast on this hard court over there in the desert in California. And she says it really helps with her game, which is kind of interesting to say because she... as we know, she's the clay queen, and on clay, the ball bounce is very, very slow. So she didn't come back with any titles playing in the Middle East a couple of weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago in Qatar and Dubai. But she did well in those, and she's trying to win this Indian Wells one. After this, of course, is a couple of tournaments. One is the Miami Open, which will complete the Sunshine Double with Indian Wells. And then the other one is actually the Charleston Open, which a lot of big players tend to play in that one too. I think Jessica Pegula, no, Danielle Collins won the Charleston Open last year, but it's a good tournament on clay. Kind of kicks off the clay season. It does kick off the clay season for WTA. So a lot of interesting things going on. I think a lot of players love the Miami Open for obvious reasons over there in Florida. Beautiful city, and the event is done so well. It's run by a former tennis player. I forget his name. I think it's James Blake, who's got a lot of swag and is really, really cool guy. So, hey, I know I know you guys have a lot of options on where you can watch your tennis analysis. If you're watching here on Best Muscle Video on YouTube, thank you so much. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And there is a thanks button on the bottom right of the video player. It just says the word thanks right there on your phone or on your computer, maybe under the three dots on the bottom right of the video player on YouTube. You can hit the word thanks and send me money that way. I get the thanks notification right there on my iPhone. Please hit me up in the comments or shoot me a message, and I'd love to hear from you. I read all the comments. It's been a lot of fun. Who do you think is going to win Indian Wells? I think Iga Świątek has obviously a good chance. If it isn't our beloved Polish queen, and by the way, if you're watching in Poland right now, thank you so much. Yeah, if it isn't Iga, who could it be? Who could win this one? You know, there's been sleepers lately in these tournaments. I guess the last WTA title winner was Mira Andreeva. You know, let's go with her. She is looking really good. Only 17 years old. She's from Russia. She speaks very well. And her coach is Conchita Martinez, I believe. And I'm going to pick her as winning the Indian Wells of 2025 if our beloved Iga Świątek doesn't win. So it's going to be the Świątek or Andreeva, according to me, Mr. Christopher over here in Dallas. So we'll see. Yeah, we just posting this video. There was a double bounce in this one between Świątek and her Ukrainian opponent today. It was a bad call by the umpire, but it didn't matter because Świątek lost the point anyway, so it was fine. But it would have been a little bit more interesting if Świątek had lost the point, then they would have gone to a video review, which I did not know they could do that. I knew, obviously, there's no linesman on the court anymore, and there's coaching allowed in tennis now. The game's changed a lot, but I didn't know that there were video reviews. But I'm glad there are because obviously it was needed because that's so easily reviewed. Just seeing if it was a double bounce or not, and it clearly was. So very interesting. Love the sport. Can't wait to see Iga Świątek back on court again. Danielle Collins lost today. I haven't watched that match yet, so I'm going to watch it right now. She lost 6-2, 6-2. She was doing really well in the first couple of games. The crowd was behind her, obviously, because we're playing in the U.S. Danielle is obviously American. And she was playing in another Ukrainian. So Danielle playing Ukrainian today. Iga Świątek playing another Ukrainian. And Danielle just got sliced and diced and lost 6-2, 6-2. So Danielle is the Miami Open defending champion. We'll see how she does when she plays in the Miami Open coming up. It was interesting to watch Danielle in the Miami Open last year because she had announced her retirement. She said she was going to retire at the end of the season. And here we are in 2025 and she's still playing. So always good to see the feisty and always says on her mind, whatever is on her mind. And she wears kind of her emotions on her sleeve, Danielle Collins. Little sad that we won't see a Danielle Collins Iga Świątek match in this Indian Wells because we know what happened in the Olympics when those two played. Hit me up in the comments. Thank you so much. Best Muscle Video on YouTube. Come right back here tomorrow. We'll talk some more tennis, and I will see you then. God bless you. Talk to you soon.